So ICE touched down on Canal Street and it is chaos, honey. Yes, I'm going to share this clip. So, yeah, the people on in New York, they're upset because the federal immigration authorities arrested multiple people, including illegal vendors and arranged protesters Tuesday afternoon. So this all happened yesterday on Tuesday. Now, with the migrant crises, you have we have a government shutdown, we have a migrant crisis, we have National Guards. It's a lot going on in the nation. So I'm going to play this clip, and I have several clips.
ICE is trying to kidnap our neighbors off the streets.
That's Walker and Harold.
I was standing in a crosswalk. We cannot stand as New Yorkers for this to happen.
Honey, why they shouting shame like this Game of Thrones and this is the walk of atonement? Atonement. All right. ICE is doing their job. They're not phased, and nor should they be. Nor should they be, because listen, you knew this was coming. This is what I and millions of other people voted for, to get the illegals up out of here. The Democrats calls this chaos. The Democrats calls this chaos because they allow over 20 million illegals to cross that border, to fly in, to come in on boats, to come down from Canada and everywhere else. And a lot of them were criminals. So people they locked up, they just gave them a court date and release, catch and release. They didn't keep documents, because if that was the case, why didn't you hand over documentation of all the illegals that came in here? Just hand it over. You should have handed over to the Trump administration, and they could have just rounded up those people. But now they're like, you know what? We're rounding up everybody. If you were an illegal here for 10 plus years, you got to go. If you wasn't an illegal here for the last 6 months, the last 2 years, you got to go. Everybody has to go. But the Democrats cause this chaos because they allow for us to have open borders. So no, I don't feel bad. And if you notice the crowds that say shame and no ICE this and get ICE out of here, blah, 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 they're white liberals. Yeah. Or unless there are immigrants of their own or illegals complaining. But it's mainly the white liberals. They don't got nothing to do with black people. Let me share this here, because this is where it all started. I don't know who this YouTuber is, but this is where it all started.
How much?
Yo, what's up? We don't do no fucking camera. Fuck the fucking camera.
Hey.
Keep fucking pushing.
Hey.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Hey. Back off.
I said, fuck you with your camera. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Who the fuck you work for? Bitch ass nigga. Who the fuck you work for? Bitch, who you work for? Fuck you, nigga. You're in public.
Okay,
get the fuck out of here. Listen, you gonna get the fuck out of here.
Hey. Back up.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You gonna get fucked up. I'm telling you, bro.
Back up.
Fucking fucked up over here.
Back up.
Get the fuck out of here. That's what y'all do, snitch ass motherfucker. Look at yourself in there.
Hey.
Take that shit somewhere else.
Hey, why are you mad at me?
Keep it pushing.
Why are you mad at me?
Take it over there somewhere else.
I am.
Yeah, you work for the fucking who you work for?
By myself.
All right, get out of here. With
Look,
that
I just bought
fucking
some
camera.
Rolex.
That's right.
I just bought a Rolex.
What's a Rolex?
It's a
Fuck
fake
outta
one.
here.
It's a fake one.
It's
so.
a fake one. Go to the fucking store and get the real one. Get the fuck out of here with your cameras. Snitch ass motherfuckers. So what the fuck is y'all here for? This is how the fuck we eat. That's how the fuck we eat. So get the fuck out of here.
I'm leaving.
So get the fuck out of here.
Where you come from?
You get the fuck out of here. I come from your mother, bitch.
Really?
You bitch.
No, you didn't.
Fuck out of here.
Why are you mad at us?
Go fucking suck some
We can be here on the street. This is public street.
Yo, get the
We have the
fuck
First
outta here,
Amendment.
nigga. This our block, you bitch ass nigga. Get the fuck
This is your
outta
block?
here. Yeah, motherfucker. So somebody spend this motherfucker and take the camera away.
I can be here. I don't have anything to be worried about because I'm not doing anything illegally. You see what happens? People come in from other countries illegally. They get mad at you on the streets of the United States. Then they shouldn't be doing stuff illegally. Then they shouldn't be doing stuff illegally.
Hey, that's not your fucking business if you do legal.
Hey. Hey.
I will smash this bitch.
Hey.
And you gonna fucking lost it.
Hey. All right, we're out. See what happens? That's the problem. If you just can't let this go on, people need to start standing on business. These people are selling illegally on the streets of New York City. Cameraman just got punched in the face. Took one for the team. He just took one cold right there. You just can't allow this to happen in the biggest city in the United States for people to be selling drugs. They're selling marijuana illegally. That's why they're mad. Thing is, these people don't have papers. You guys heard it there. He said this is his block. It's not his block. He's here illegally. He doesn't... Back.
So let me say this about the Africans, right? Or just about the illegal, quote unquote, illegal immigrants, or migrants, especially on Canal Street. A lot of these people, right, from New York, the workers, these black guys, they're Africans, the vendors, the vendors. A lot of them do have permits, some don't, but that's part of New York. And I could tell that podcaster person, he was trolling. He's not a New Yorker. Canal Street, Chinatown, that's all they do is vendors selling knockoff. It's been like that for centuries, for decades, a couple of centuries. So that's New York. That's part of New York. And at first I'm like, wait a minute. I want to see where are the Asians? There should be a lot of Asians being arrested in Chinatown, because what's not being talked about, because yes, I do see a lot of black immigrants or black illegals, Hispanic illegals being arrested, deported, and shipped out. But I'm not seeing a lot of European illegals or Asian illegals. And make no mistake about it, Chinatown, the reason why Chinatown is Chinatown for decades, for centuries in New York City. The reason why it stays Chinatown is because a lot of Chinese people own those buildings, and Canal Street is nothing but knockoffs, but fake stuff. And that man is right. That's how they make a living. This is nothing new. Everybody knows this. Now, do they sell drugs? Is there any type of underground stuff going on there? Yes, but everyone knows this. Democrats, Republicans, whoever. But this is a new day. It is a new day. The ICE, the Department of Homeland Security, Trump didn't wake up one day and say, hey, let's go to Canal Street. No, this was planned. Now, I did start doing some research, and I did see some Chinese people or Asians being arrested. There were some Asians arrested, and I was like, okay, that's good. Because that's what I want to see. I don't want to see just a whole bunch of black people, especially when we're talking about Chinatown. See, a lot of the Chinese exploit their own people. They bring in a lot of illegal Chinese people to work in the sweatshops that we don't see on the storefronts or on the sidewalk with the vendors. So there are a lot of Asian illegals in Chinatown on Canal Street. So don't just go pick up the Africans. I want to see some Asians being detained. I want to see some Asians in handcuffs too. Right? Yeah, I mean, listen, it is what it is. The day was coming.
Officers from the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement were seen detaining the individuals near Canal Street, near Church and Broadway on Tuesday afternoon. Over a dozen federal officers wearing vested red police federal agent were seen walking on the sidewalk in Lower Manhattan.
Arabs too. They gotta go too. Yep.
The officers got in the car and left the area. The area normally has lots of street vendors, and now the streets are clear. As you could see, that live shot going on right now, I wanted to bring you.
Now listen, here's the thing though, for these media news outlets, you know, if you're not from New York, don't act like those vendors, oh, they were so bad or whatever, because the vendors on Canal Street, that's why a lot of tourists, that's part of the reasons why a lot of tourists come to New York City, not just for Times Square, but they go downtown, you know, to the waterfront and to Canal Street. A lot of tourists shop on Canal Street. So that's a tourist section. So stop acting like, oh my God, it's so clean and it's so safe. No, listen, like that man said, a lot of those vendors, that's how they make their money, period. That's how they make their money. Our government, whether it's local, state, federal, everybody know that workers on Canal Street are either undocumented immigrants or illegals. So my question is, you know, if you are picked up because you're an illegal and you don't have your papers, but you've been here for 10 years, that's a lot of people getting rounded up. They've been here for 10 years, 20 years, and they still have illegal status. My thing is, why didn't you get some type of paperwork? And even if you applied, our immigration system, our immigration department is the pits. It is horrible. It is horrible. There are people who can't even get residency. And then two, because a lot of public officials turn a blind eye, you know, the illegals at a certain time, they didn't apply for anything. And maybe because they had a criminal record from the country they came from. Either way, those days are over. Being a vendor on Canal Street making money. It's over. Everybody has to go. I don't care if you've been here 20 years, 1 year, 10 years. It doesn't matter. You got to go. My problem is it shouldn't just be Black, dark people or just South American people. I want to see some Asians. I want to see the Arabs. I want to see some Eastern Europeans. I want to see a whole rainbow of colors being arrested and detained. Because you have a whole rainbow of colors who are here illegally. Yeah.
Well, I think for the people in New York, they're going to see ICE and our other federal partners do the law enforcement mission, right? This wasn't something that just organically happened overnight. We decided to go hit Canal Street. With any criminal investigation, you have to build up intelligence. You have to work with sources. You have to go ahead and have the right evidence and work with the U.S. Attorney's Office. But you will see an increase in ICE arrests because there are so many criminally illegal aliens that have been released in New York specifically, and especially that are being harbored in New York from the lack of cooperation there in New York City. So you will see us making those criminal arrests to make New York safe again. But I will tell you that it's definitely intelligence driven. It's not random. We're just not pulling people off the street. There was a specific reason based on criminal intelligence and criminal activity that we showed up on Canal Street.
Okay. Thanks for the clarity. They're not just pulling people off the streets. Okay, cool.
Dana with the data. Dana with the data.